Hello, this is Bill from Bill's Organic Gardening channel. I'm taking you on a tour of my backyard garden today. So in front of me is a 30-year-old persimmon tree. As you can see, it's starting to the buds are coming out with spring just around the corner. It's a big tree and fruits, a lot of fruits, hundreds of fruits a year. So it's always a big harvest every year. Okay, and the next tree I'll be showing you is a blood plum tree, just as old, close to 30 years. It's flowering profusely now. It's an early season blood plum, so we get the blossoms coming very early every year. So looking forward to the harvest this year. And I've got a Hass avocado that I've put in last year, and it's planted in a mound with bricks surrounding the mound. So this way it gets good drainage, and you won't get all the root rot issues that you get with avocados. So the next tree I'd like to show you is my green gauge plum, equally old, 20 over years old, and still dormant. This tree requires a pollinator, which is another type of European plum, and I'll show you the plum that is required to pollinate this tree a bit later in this video. Okay, the next tree I'd like to show you is my this is the dwarf Stella cherry. I've had it in the ground for about, looking at probably 4 years, and it's been giving me fruits for the last 3 years. So very nice juicy cherries. Hasn't the buds are still dormant. They should be, the buds should be coming out in early spring, so that's next month. And that's another dwarf cherry. That's the Sir Don dwarf cherry. I've had it in the ground for 2 years now, and hopefully this year we'll see some fruits. This is my dragon fruit collection, which I've just planted here last year. It's on a metal frame, and the tallest one is the Pink Panther variety of dragon fruit. So this summer, hopefully, we'll see a bit of growth on this variety of dragon fruit. Okay, and this is my navel orange that is growing not too well. It's been attacked by possums, so we'll need to do some protecting of this tree. Okay, and I'll show you my this is the Argent plum that I've put in just in autumn in autumn, and this plum, the Argent, will pollinate the green gauge that I've showed you earlier. So this plum was in a pot last year and it actually fruited. So this year we expect a lot more fruits. And I've planted it in a raised bed so that it will hopefully keep the tree small and give it better drainage. The green gauge, the Argent plums can get quite big. The old tree that used to be here was very large, and I had to eventually get rid of it. This is the black Genoa fig, so we'll be hopefully expecting some fruits this year. This is my dwarf Valencia orange. So we're seeing a lot of flowers coming out, so I think it's going to be a good harvest next summer. And this is my dwarf blood orange. It's not doing as well as the Valencia Pride, but probably needs a bit of watering to boost the growth. Okay, and this is my lamb has avocado that's in its second year in the ground, and it's planted in a mound as well, surrounded with a bit of bricks to give it better drainage and to also prevent any root rot issues. Okay, and show you my this is a dwarf Japanese mandarin. It's fruiting as well. Gave me some fruits last year. Okay, and this is my large emperor mandarin that's fruiting as well. This is his second year of fruiting, so it's quite a good harvest, and I think as the years go by, you get more fruits every year. Okay, I'd like to show you my Ducasse banana that I've had in the ground for 4 to 5 years in the ground, and it's been fruiting for the last 2 years. So in Melbourne, it takes about 4 to 5 years for a mango in the ground before it starts to fruit, and it has to reach its maximum height before it'll be able to produce any fruits. It has to be a matured banana plant. I've put in another 2 banana trees of different varieties next to it. So, but these are young bananas, and you'll take them several years more before you see any fruits coming. Okay, and this is my dwarf apple. It's the Cox Orange Pippin. So hopefully we'll be seeing some apples this year from this tree. And that's another apple tree. I believe it's the Fuji apple. The Fuji apple. So it's hopefully we'll see some apples this year from this tree as well. This is my pink lady apple that I've had in the ground for at least 10 plus years. It has been producing fruit every year, large harvests. So I'm quite happy with this tree. And this is the Gala apple tree that's slightly younger than the pink lady, and it gives a very good harvest every year as well. This is my red delicious apple. So I've got a whole collection of apples here, and you really need it because apples, you need pollinators for apple varieties, and if you want a large harvest you need good pollinators. And this is my dwarf pear tree. So this dwarf pear tree is Josephine de Malines pear. So hopefully we'll see something happening with this pear tree this coming summer. Okay, so this is my dwarf Lapins cherry in a pot. So, and this is also my dwarf Stella cherry in a pot as well. And the dwarf varieties of cherries are suitable to grow in a pot, and but these are young plants that I've just got hold of, so this will take about another 2 years before we see any fruits happening here. This is my Hass avocado that's in a large 90-liter pot, and it's been in the pot for about 4 to 5 years, so it's quite a matured plant. So hopefully we'll see something happening with this avocado this summer. Okay, and this is my grafted R2E2 mango in a large 115-liter pot, and this is its first winter in the pot, and it seems to be doing very well. I'll be looking at pruning the top of this mango so it will branch out and create a good structure. Okay, and this is my Indian guava in a 50-liter pot. and it actually fruited recently, but it didn't. You can see the guava there, and unfortunately the birds have got hold of it, and we'll be hoping for a better harvest next year. And this is my collection of cherry trees in pots. These are the non-dwarf varieties. That's Lapin cherry. That's Star Crimson cherry. And in there, that's a Sunburst cherry. This is a Van cherry in a pot, as well as, and this is the Bing cherry from America in a pot. So I'm into cherries at the moment, and hopefully I'll get a good harvest from the cherries grown in these pots here. And that's my pomegranate in a pot. So we hope to see some fruits next year. So that's a brief tour of the backyard, and I'll be keeping you guys up to date on the latest developments, as well as I'll be showing you more trees, as this is just a small number of trees that I have in this backyard. Okay, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe.